In part 2 of how to do a switched receptacle, we're going to learn today how to just switch half of it. So we have one side that's live and one side that's switched. You can check the show description for the list of tools that you will need, and don't forget your safety glasses. So the difference between this video and the last video is instead of having a 2-wire run from box to box, it's going to be a 3-wire. All right, so once again, we're only going to be switching half of the plug, either the top or the bottom. We can decide that later. In order to do that, we had to replace our 2-wire with a 3-wire going over to our receptacle. So the trick is we have to carry live power on one and switched power on the other. So let's get those grounds tied in first. This is our power in on this side. Wrap him around the screw in the back. And we wrap it in the direction that we're going to be tightening it down with our red Robertson. And then you can wrap that one around the other screw if you want, or you can just twist these two together. Take your pliers and give them a good twist. Cut off the extra and then shove that in the back. This is our neutral wire coming in. We don't switch those, and there's our neutral wire going to the receptacle. So we have to combine those so that they carry right through this box. Take your wire strippers. This is a number 14 wire, so make sure you use your 14 gauge on your strippers. Use your pliers. Twist these guys together. Then add your wire nut. Push him in the back. So now we're left with 3 wires. We have our live power coming in. We need to carry a live one through over to the receptacle, and we need to switch one. So I'm going to make the black one going over to the receptacle live. So he's just going to join onto this guy here. But I also need a wire for this to go on to my switch because I need to switch the other line. So you're going to have to get yourself another little piece of wire. The black one's going to carry through, right through, but we have to also attach to the switch like that. Now, where I come from, we call these sprigs, and a lot of people just call them pigtails. A sprig of wire, I guess. Now, you don't need a ton of wire sticking out of the box here. Usually about 6 inches. I like to even them up. Take your wire strippers, cut off about a good inch. And also your little pigtail wire. You're also going to do the same thing. So at this point, if you don't know how to strip and twist wires, check out the video link here. And here's my method. I usually start 2 first. Get them stripped. Start twisting. Just a loose twist. And then I add in my 3rd. And I twist him around the other 2. That extra wire will just go right into that little groove right there. Cut off the extra. Make sure the end is nice and tight. We're going to add a wire nut. So just to show you, the hot comes in, connects to the black, so it carries the hot right through, and I have an extra wire now to go on my switch. So I'm going to tuck. We're going to tuck these guys into the back. So now I have 2 wires left, a black and a red. Both of those guys are going to go on our switch. Let's even these guys up with our wire strippers. Once again, number 14 gauge wire, and we're going to put a little hook in there. Like that. There you go. Using our green Robertson, or our number 1, we put the wires on in the direction that the screw is going to tighten down. Make it nice and tight, but not too tight as you're going to break it. And there we go. So now we have a hot line going through, and now we have a switch line going through. And now just mount your switch to the box. Okay, so we have our neutral wire coming in. Our red one we put on the switch, so we know that's our switched line. And this is going to be our hot line that has power on it all the time. And of course our ground wire. Let's get the ground in first. With our red Robertson, I'm going to wrap that around the screw in the back in the direction that I tighten it down. And we're going to leave the rest sticking out so that we can attach it to our receptacle. So now I'm going to prep these wires, get ready for the attachment to our receptacle. And again, you only need about 6 inches of wire for these guys. So they're a little long. I'm going to trim them a little bit. Don't go too crazy trimming them though, because you don't want them too short. And I'm going to put my hooks in. Here's where the critical part comes in. You have your neutral wire, you have a switched line, and you have a hot line that always has power on it. If you look on your receptacle, on the silver screws, that's where the white wire is going to go. Either screw, it doesn't matter. On the hot side, on the gold side, we want to either switch the top or the bottom. So whatever side we put the red wire on is going to be our switched part of our plug, and the other one's going to be live. Now, if you look close, you'll see a little tab right in between those two. So if I put a hot line here, that carries through that tab and energizes both sides of that receptacle. So in order to switch half and have live, we have to take that tab out of there. You see it right there. That has to come out on the gold side. Some people will get a pair of needle nose pliers maybe and break it back and forth, but I just take my wire strippers and I give it a little bend like that, and then back this way, and then one more. There, it's gone. Now you can see it broke right off. So now these two are separate from each other. They're going to share a neutral, but one will be switched and one will be live. And we're going to put the ground down in this case. So let's get our ground wire attached and our neutral wire attached. And all these screws are going to use our green Robertson. So the bare copper conductor, which is our ground, goes on the green screw. The neutral wire goes on the silver screws. And I always tighten down the one that's not being used. Now, part is up to you. Do you want to switch the top or do you want to switch the bottom? In this case, I'm going to switch the, let's say, bottom. So I already know that I hooked the red wire to my switch. So I know that that's my switched line. So this is my one that has power on it all the time. So I'm going to put him on the top. And of course, you wrap your wire in the direction that you're going to tighten it down. So now our receptacle has 3 lines on it, not including the ground, of course. And then we want to shape them so that they'll just go in the back of our receptacle. Use your green Robertson again. Use your flathead screwdriver to install your plates. And if you wire your circuit correctly, half your outlet will be live and half will be switched. If you got value from this video, please consider liking and subscribing. And don't forget to come back, because in part 3, I'm going to show you how to do this, but with the power coming into the receptacle.